Shimamba, a year Nanado administration, not just say a year and 4 or 5 be or her or more and some a year and now finally John Dramani Mahama by the need to say new government, new law, and see a yes uncle for 5 years me who so omoye NDC ni mapano. A wholesome and I just say any day abeto yensa I just said. Sanko for a NDC for a judge Kwesi, a year Oliver Becky, and I just say enko for fufro, I just say ebusia, a wholesome abeto a year and 1 tea and just say, and ya asem ketwana a year MP Bako, and I just say or more a year and a veteran, I will say who say. Ye can law party onim emramon sempa yanko na yanko tie ye nuaba baako enchemwa ode abebu apawa so efa sa NDC nkofo 5.
There are some 5 major cases bia a war a year aban mu anase we mmemu a Ghana fo nyina twen se sa cases no ye di omo final judgment ebe na cases no esiye under then another Kufuado administration as engrofoi omo ebon ewo nsem we mu no NDC for mapa omo NDC for ye pa obi ti se oponi obi ti se diachukwesi no bi se Oliver back up former one any omo kan college that omo nsem ya pending ewo court na ebusiafo senior abane nyina ni new administration new law na say obi catch us a court, ni wafa say, and a judge, and I say, ni wafa be, and a judge into no can say court. In the say NDC a base uncle for enemy, or more asem no say, a member for me pa na, a Dominic Aina, or more year no vetting. Na say if you want say akoi wa binye pa e wo mranse mu e se keka nsem ni hina ne no e na nkofo e dia ba say an mampanyi e be sa no a drop sa 5 cases we 5 criminal cases no obe drop e no ene nsema che say e ba enti a say do mka no say 5 criminal cases that are likely to be dropped by Mahama's government inti Mahama's government be drop these 5 cases it yanko the Attorney General and Minister of Justice designate Dr. Dominic Ayin was vetted by the Appointment Committee of the Parliament of Ghana on Monday. If approved, Dr. Dominic Ayin, as the principal state prosecutor of the country, will take over the prosecution of all criminal cases started by his predecessor, Godfred Yeboah-Dame. So he will take over the prosecutioner Godfred Yeboah-Dame started here. Some of these cases involve key members of the National Democratic Congress who were charged with crimes that were accused of during the first term of the president John Dramani Mahama from 2013 to 2016. Other cases involve the prosecution of some renowned Ghanaians for crimes they allegedly committed during the reign of former President Akufo-Addo. Through the prosecution of these cases, Godfred Dame and his boss, former President Nana Akufo-Addo, were accused of using the judiciary to prosecute appointees of the Mahama government and other persons who dared to challenge their government. It will therefore not be surprising to see an attorney, Dr. Dominic Ayin, discontinuing some of these cases. It is said marking kind and it will not be shocking to see attorney Dr. Dominic Ayin discontinuing some of the cases. So the first one is the Cocoa Board case. So we all know the issue of the Cocoa Board. Former executive officer Dr. Stephen Opuni, businessman Seidu Gongo, and Agricult Ghana Limited are facing 27 charges, including defrauding by false pretenses, willfully causing financial loss to the state, corruption by public officers, and contravention of the Public Procurement Act. So, as for Opuni's case, we know these persons have been accused of causing financial loss of more than 271 million Ghana cedis to the state in a series of little bit Fowler fertilizer transaction. Dr. Opuni, who was CEO under the Mahama government, the managing director of the Agricult Limited, a fertilizer manufacturing company, and Agricult Ghana Limited are standing trial for conspiracy to commit crime and procurement breaches. The prosecution of the case, which has been going on since 2017, has seen a lot of twists and turns, with allegations of judges being transferred on the eve of pronouncing their judgment. So this is on the Opuni case. So now let's go to the Sagam housing case. So this case is also on. So I'm going to say Alhaji Collins Dauda, the former Minister of Water Resources, Works and Housing, and 4 others have been charged with 70 counts of causing financial loss to the state over the Sagam affordable housing project. Alhaji Collins Dauda, along with Dr. Kweku Agyeman-Mensah, a former Minister of Water Resources, Works and Housing, Alhaji Ziblim Yakubu, Chief Director at the Ministry of Water Resources, Works and Housing, contributed to the Sagam housing deal when it was prepared and signed. Also implicated a businessman, Andrews Klokanas, Executive Chief Chairman of Constructural OAS Ghana Limited, and Ngovi Tete Angelo, Chief Executive Officer and owner of Rich Management Solutions Ghana Limited. The charge sheet filed on January 24, 2023 included charges of intentionally misapplying public property and causing financial loss to the state in the $200 million Sagam housing project scandal, while Alhaji Collins Dauda was committed of self-recognition bill. Kweku Agyeman-Mensah and Alhaji Ziblim Yakubu were granted bail in the sums of $65 million each. In addition, they were to produce 3 sureties, one of whom should be a public officer. Andrew Klokanas, the 4th accused person, was also admitted to bail in the sum of $179 million with 3 sureties, one of whom should be a public servant. Ngovi Tete Angelo, the 5th accused person, was admitted to bail in the amount of $13 with 3 sureties. The judge presiding over the case in June 2024 told the state prosecutors to take the case out of court if they are not ready to go in with, after accusing them of delaying the trial. Then the next case that is likely to be dropped is the Assin North case. James Jachukwese, all source near Epaye, holding allegiance and all that to another country. Wow, sir, all signs so say or be holding office. Oh my God, the munisem no and the abide to the extent say his seat was declared vacant. NDC force presenting, and then he won massively. Assin North on the case no is likely to be dropped. Then finally is the treason felony case, that is Oliver Baka Vomawo on also Nidia no. This is likely to be dropped. And after so Ofusu Ampofo, former chairman Edema NDC on also case here, because we all know say or Ninkophobia then come who ebomu so omo hame public official be in Sembebre na sem no ewo court. Yes, this are cases when na major NDC cases it is likely to be dropped under John Dramani Mahama's administration. Yen say ampeni ampano omo be drop case no anase omo drop